Hello, so today we'll talk about how to take your TELPAS online exams. We will practice working on listening speaking. This is one exam, it's taken together, and how to work on your reading TELPAS online test. So if you go to the website right here, texas8.testnow.com, it will take you to log in page, and when you are taking the actual exam you will have an exam ticket and it will give you a username and a password and that's what you will be using to log in. Today, however, we will be working on practice tests so you will know exactly how to work with your online exam and you will not be lost and confused. So if you look at the bottom right here, it says practice test. Click on it, please. You have options, text online assessments, tutorials. You have a headset test. So you will click on that to see and make sure that your headset, your headphones are actually working properly and you can hear everything and you can record during your exam. You also have TELPAS tutorials. So if you click on a button start, it will show you what to do and how to do things. Then you have listening and speaking practice tests, you have TELPAS reading practice tests, and you have 2020 TELPAS release tests. So if you look right here, it says 9 through 12 listening and speaking release test. This is the one you will be working on to see how what it looks like and how to take the test. And then we have, let's see, TELPAS reading release tests. And again, we have options for different years, 2014, 2017. And we have TELPAS reading practice tests, 10 through 12 grades and 8 through 9 test practice. So if you're on the 9th grade, you will want to click on this button. If you're in 10th, 11th, or 12th grade, you will want to click on this button. So first, let's go look at your reading release test for grades 10 through 12. If you are in 9th grade, you can do it by yourself. I'm just going to show you how to work with it. So this is the actual TELPAS test that students took last year. I'm going to click on Start. And it tells you 2020 reading grades 10 through 12 release test. I'm going to click on Start. There are 37 questions. Start. If you look at the top of my page, you have buttons that will move you from one page to another. You have Review button. It shows you how many questions you have altogether, which is 37, how many you did not answer, and if you have any bookmarks that needs to be revisited. So here's your bookmark. When you're not sure about the answer you want to provide, you click on the bookmark and then come back to it to provide your answer. Here is your pointer, your answer eliminator. So if you want to cross off your answer, you can use this one, and you have a notepad where you can type up your notes, where you can type up your thoughts and answers. Let's go to the next page. Choose the word that best completes the sentence. Use an arrow above to continue. So this arrow is right here. It is very hot and sunny today. Juan Carlos sits in a shade where it is what? Closer, lighter, cooler, higher. We talk about very hot and sunny day. He sits in a shade. So in the shade, it's usually cooler. Go to the next page. And then I keep reading. All of your passages will be based on a difficulty level. So at first they are pretty easy. You will go through them fairly fast, and then they will become more and more complicated, longer, and more difficult to read and comprehend. So if you get to the passage where it's really difficult to read and it looks just like your star, guess what? Good job. You are on the way to be your advanced or advanced high levels. We're going to stop right here. And we are going to sign out. And now we need to find your listening and speaking test. Again, go to practice tests, TELPAS release tests, and let's find listening and speaking release test for grade 9 through 12. Same thing, click on Start, enable your microphone. Here you need to make sure that your headphones that you will be using are working properly while connected to your laptop or computer. And you can actually record, and people who will be scoring your answers can hear everything clearly. Here it says, click the record button below and say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in your normal speaking voice. Click the stop button below when you are done. So this is what I'm doing. I'm clicking on the record button. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I see that bars are moving, so it is recording. Now I'm going to listen to it, make sure I can hear what I recorded. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I see that bars are moving, so it is recording. Perfect. Sounds good. Here we have 37 questions, so we're going to start, and we have the same tools at the top of your page, arrow that takes you to the next page. Here your review button that shows how many questions you have altogether, how many not answered, and if you have any bookmarks that you used. Your pointer, your answer eliminator, and the notepad. I strongly recommend using your notepad when you are getting ready to record your answers. So type it up. If you got most of the notepad filled out, this is a long enough answer to get you to advanced or advanced high. Also, when you are listening, just like we did in the classroom, listen, pause, type what you hear, listen, pause, type what you hear. This way it will be easier to find your answer when you're looking at your answer choices. Let's go to the next page. And just like in the reading practice test, everything starts from the easiest questions. Easiest one. Listen to the audio, follow the directions you hear.
Click on the palm.
Click on the palm. This is the palm of your hand. So I'm going to click right here and go to the next page. Listen to the audio, follow the directions you hear.
Click on the bench by the window.
Click on the bench by the window. So this is the window. If you did not know even the word bench, it's something by the window. So I'm clicking here. And next page. Here is a very long passage that you will need to listen to. Watch the video. You will answer questions about what you see in here. When you're ready to see the first question, use the arrow button to continue. So again, you can listen to the whole thing. It's almost 6 minutes, a very long passage. You can listen to it. We can go to the next page and look at the actual questions. So here they will give you a small segment of the same story, and it might be easier for you not to listen to the whole story, but listen to the actual segment. Watch this part of the video again, then answer the question. What is the labyrinth? So now when I'm listening to this audio file, I will be looking for the answer what the labyrinth is.
Many ages ago, a powerful ruler named...
And again, I can click on my notepad, and whatever I hear, I'm going to type it up. So when it's time for me to find my answer, easier to look at the notes to match it to the answer choices. And we are done for now. I really hope it helps. We will practice working on your TELPAS online reading, listening, and speaking during your ESOL classes. Good luck on your TELPAS test.